Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake. It is July 19th, 2026. It is around 8:30 p.m. The high today was 92. Currently, right now, it's 80. The low tonight will be 57. There is a 7-mile-an-hour wind. And the air quality is moderate, but if it's like at 83, if it gets any higher, we're not going to be able to be outside. It's already like pushing our limits. I mean, I've still got some gorgeous blue sky, but I was over in Christmas Valley today and it was really smoky over there. So lucky that we've got the air that's moving, the 7-mile-an-hour wind that's moving the air. So I was able to weed a little bit, but I weeded inside. Well, I had worship this morning until noon, and then I worked out here for a little bit, and then I had to go inside because it gets too hot, and then I have to wait for the evening time, and then I did a little bit more. So it's moving along. I had my son move the glass table because I had sunflowers that were growing up under it, and that's just not what I'm doing. But I got all through there, underneath there done, and I have still have some spots going through and around. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'm able to get some of that done and then work my way back. I got some sunflower up here, so you can see where all the gravel area is that's done, and then what I have left. But I'm getting there. Bruce is inside. Moved the glass table out here. It actually fits, the table fits better. Like, I don't know, maybe the train over there was just, but it fits a little bit better here. And I like to sit there. I need to move those boards because leaning back on that sucks. So I need to do that. And that plastic container is like broken. So I was going to break a piece off of that, fix that, throw the rest of that away, move that, I think, into the garage because it needs to be sanded. And some of the boards that are not good needs to be taken off. And then my son can repair it better. And then I want to seal it. And it's going to be a while. I need to clean up this whole mess right here. The crates I'm using to protect my amaranth till it's finished growing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to move some of this stuff away. I like that there, but I'm going to have to hook a rope because the door keeps swinging open, and I've tied it shut. I've done all kinds of stuff, and it's not working. So I need to come up with a better design. Need to do something with these wheels, which I really like the way the wheels look against the daisies. So I'm thinking of somehow making a centerpiece somehow, or I like the wood thing though. I liked that. I don't know. I need to clean this mess up because it's messy. And I think I'm not going to do it on this video, but my next video, I want to do a video to my future self so that I can talk about things that I can look up the video. Because if I title it to my future self, July to my future self, then I can go back next year at the beginning of the season and just look up my July video, because I wish I would have done one like last March or this March, because it gives me an idea of what's actually in my flower bed. And I can talk about the things that I want to pull and remember the things that are in here, because it comes up and I just don't remember what it is. Like, for instance, I would like to remember that red bush comes back I love that. It's gorgeous. I love it with the daisies. I was going to pull that daisy out. So now I want to kind of slow down in here. Like next year, I'm just going to I don't want really the bachelor buttons to be in the front. I don't mind if they're in the back a little bit. And this is a white mum. There used to be 2 mums in here, but apparently either I accidentally broke one or pulled it out, or this is a weed, or something happened to it. And this is a weed. But I'd like to, I want to say it was like over here somewhere. I don't know where it was at. But I want to get in here and clean this up and just like tell my future self, this is what's in this flower bed. I'd like to tell my future self to make sure that this stuff is gone. Like if I want something to do in the spring instead of planting, how about moving some stuff? And this is a big, huge task, and this would take me probably the whole month of April or May. But regardless, get it, moved out, and then I could have this area back. And just kind of like, go over the garden, let myself know, look, you have a ton of echinaceas in here. This needs to be thinned out. And look how many you have, because you can't really tell in April and May how thick this is until June and July comes, and then you see the thickness of it. Also, same thing with the sunflowers. Maybe peel it back, some. Just, go around and do. Oh, man, look at that sunset. That is stunning. Look at my strawberries. Know that I'm going to be giving away a lot in like April, May. And then look, July, I'll be giving away more, just to get an idea, to go over stuff. Like, for instance, the carnations, like, I cut those carnations back, and then I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't. So I cut all of them down to right here, and then I left this side alone, and look at this side. If I had left that alone, this whole thing would have been filled. So next year, I know not to mess with it. Or, talk about, some of the stuff, like, remind myself I have to move this because Jack is too crowded. I can move it forward, but don't plant anything in this bed. Don't plant anything more. I have plenty of other things. I'm going to do the 4 towers. Also to help me, remind me of like new ideas or ideas that I have, or maybe even finish projects that I started but then forgot about, because I do that a lot. I think I told you guys all this on my last video, but I wanted to go over that way when you're like, oh, she's like talking to herself, because that's kind of how the video is gonna go. Just like so that I can record and know which video to go back and look at and tell myself, look, see, all of this stuff came back on its own. I didn't plant hardly any of this stuff this year, except for the rhubarbs. Those are like new, and the garlic. But everything else is really, like the carrots, I let them seed out, and this is like, oh my gosh, one of the neighbors came over, brought her kids. They were finding carrots. They're like, this one's ready, and eating them. It was so cute. I got them to get quite a few of the carrots out of this bed. There were still more carrots left in here, but I wanted them to kind of pick them out of wherever they could find them before we start digging into this one. But this one's going to have to start getting dug into soon, because that's a crazy amount. I didn't plant those carrots. Those are what fell off, the seeds that fell off. See how it's seeding out? Everybody's like, oh, that looks like Queen Anne's lace. Nope, this is what carrots look like when you let them grow for 2 years. They get big like this, and all these flower heads turn into tons and tons of seeds that do all that and carry over to other places. But it's still awesome because I'm going to have a lot of carrot seeds, so hopefully I'll be able to give away a lot. And I probably won't leave. I'm probably going to clean the whole bed out so that I can till the soil, maybe put some new dirt in it or something. Fix it up a little bit. Usually I leave a corner and let that go so that I have seeds for the next year. I don't buy carrot seeds. I don't buy onion seeds. I don't buy carrot seeds. I'm not going to be buying garlic seeds. Well, I've never bought garlic seeds, but I'm not going to. I don't buy sunflower seeds. I try to get my seeds from my own yard, and then I do buy seeds, but it's usually stuff that I didn't get seeds from. Like usually I buy peas, green beans, which I kind of want to get my own seeds from my peas, which is embarrassing. I think I have like 5 peas over here. They're probably ready to pick because they're like not getting big, but they sure are getting fat on here. But look how tiny they are. I see 2, 4. Oh, this one died. This one just up and died and didn't have anything. But and it looks like that's what's happening to them. So I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to pick these. I don't see any more flowers. Is there any more? I don't see any more. Nope, that's it. So 4. Got 4. Maybe next year I'll do better on peas. Oh, the good news is I did see on my peach tree, I saw some new green growth. So now I have 3 spots. Look how tiny that is. It's so ridiculous. But I have 3 spots where it's coming back. And that's good news. I sprayed myself with mosquito. Oh, look at the sky. All that pink. Look how pretty that is. I'll take a picture of that. Use that as my thumbnail. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's everywhere. It's all pink. Go look at Hager. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm starting to get stuffed up from being out here. Oh gosh, that's pretty. So pretty. But you can see the haze of smoke all the way around town, like when you look at the mountains. It's just really rough out here. Oh, so pretty though. But I wanted to come out here at night or in the evening because it was a little cooler and share. Man, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it just got bright out of nowhere, so the sun must have peeked through a cloud or something because it seemed like it. No, maybe not. Must have just been. That's so pretty. Ooh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Need to clear my path so that I can comfortably sit down Man, that's getting pink. Like, seems like it's getting brighter and darker over there. But looks like our 7-mile-an-hour breeze left too. So I want to like kind of, because every year I get like, oh my gosh, I don't know, like nothing's growing, yada, 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 yada. And then all of a sudden, come July, everything is just like coming back on its own. Stuff I didn't even plant. Things are, I mean, stuff that I planted like a long time ago that I forgot about. I mean, it's crazy how that works. You just forget that you planted something. Like, I forgot all about that pretty red plant over in that first flower bed. And it also will help me with my failures. And remind me of stuff like my, like Laverne, my lavender. Like, I thought for sure that thing was a goner. And, like, look at how fantastic she looks. I just have to give her a little bit of time. Look how pretty that is. And when I do that, it's going to help me have more confidence and see. Like, I could go back and look at some of my other videos last year, but I want to look at a specific video of, you know, my plans or what my plans were. And yeah, maybe I will change my mind on some stuff, but it will help kick me into gear when I don't know what I should be doing. And instead of planting in March, April, and May, I should be moving stuff. You know, like the irises, get those out of the garden. That gives me 2 new beds that I can put something else in that I want. Like, I don't know what I want to put in there, but something different. I'm over the irises. I just keep, because one year I had those irises there, and then one year they all bloomed. And I was like weeding, and I looked up because I was below them. And it was just beautiful, a wall of beautiful purple flowers. Never has happened again. It was the one time I wanted to show my friend. I did a shorts video on it. It was absolutely stunning. And it's never happened since then. So goodbye, move them. They're unhappy there, obviously, because they don't want to bloom. I get a few blooms, but nothing spectacular. So I'm going to move them all and not have them right there anymore. And I'm also going to give a lot of them away because I don't need that many. And they reproduce so fast and on their own that they can go somewhere else. They can move and be a better wall. I think I'm going to put them on the other side of the fence, like make a long driveway with just the irises on either side. And that also opens it up so if somebody's like, oh, I want some, they can just come over and dig them out of my driveway and not feel like they ruined anything or they're like too intimidated to try to get some. So I think that would be a better idea. They do make a great border around your garden. They have helped me a lot. I do like them. But like I said, they only gave me that one time where they just all simultaneous bloomed and it was gorgeous and I haven't seen it since. Time for them to move to a different section, and then maybe they only do that every few years. But I don't care. They need to go. It's too many. Or I could even, and save myself a ton of work, and put a free ad up at the gas station. Free irises. Come dig them up. Call this number. And do it that way. All right. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmill. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.